Hey, what's up guys, I am Vernicus, and today I want to do a bit of a comedy skit. As most of you probably know, that I really want to be a comedian. It is my dream to just, I don't know, be on a stage making people laugh. Everyone always tells me, oh, why don't you go study or go, find a job that pays well. And I don't know why my brain works this way, but I don't care how well I get paid. I want to make people laugh. But I've never really had the confidence to do it, and I still definitely don't have the confidence to go out on stage, I'm not going to lie. But YouTube and Facebook has really helped me with this. I put out a couple of videos, mostly my, gameplay footage, which isn't really popular, I know this. But I love doing it. And the other videos I did, just one where I told, random jokes, shitty jokes that were kind of funny to me. That got, 50, 60 views or something, which is great. I'm happy with that. And then I put up another video of me just doing stupid shit around the house, and that got, over 100 views in less than a week, which doesn't seem like a lot, but to me, that's heaps, and that has boosted my confidence, and today I'll do this. Because I know when you go and see a comedian live or something, it's a lot easier to laugh at his jokes because you've got a whole crowd laughing with you. It's proven that if you laugh in a group, it's just easy. It's just easier to do that. When you hear someone next to you laugh, you instinctively want to laugh with them because it's great to join in on stuff like that. When you're watching at home, it's a little harder because you've got no one there with you. You don't laugh. So I will add a laughing track like this one. So hopefully you'll know when my punchlines are. Fucking fly in the room. You'll know when my punchlines are and you can laugh along with them. Okay, we don't need to play the laughing track every time I say. Okay, you didn't even wait till I finished the punchline Fuck the laughing track, we're not doing the laughing track. I'm just going to read off a couple of notes that I've written down. So, again, one of my big inspirations is, and it's not because he's a comedian or anything, or he's that funny, but I look up to my dad, and he's definitely one of the reasons I go out and do this stuff. Go out, I say. I sit in my room and record this. Dad always tells me that, look at me. Look at me. Look at him. He doesn't say look at me. He says look at himself, because it's a mirror of the future. I am going to end up just like him. He always tells me his dad told him that, and he never believed it. And in the end, he's exactly like his dad. Now he always tells me, look at me, because you're going to end up like me. I always think, no, I won't. I'm not going to. It's rubbish. But then I found myself sitting down in the living room, listening to Dexy Midnight Runners, Come On Eileen, blasting it out so everyone can hear. And then I heard someone out in the front yard, or going along the street. I'd love to see what they're doing, talking about, so I went up and peered through the blinds, and I had to get them out of the scene. Oh, fuck! I'm exactly like my dad. I'm such an old man. I love peeking through blinds. Something on that property. I don't know. It's fun to do. So yeah. I don't know. I am a lot like him. He's very organized, and I'm not. He will write down lists of everything he needs. He loves going camping and writing down a list of things that he needs, which I hate doing. I try to think that I can just remember things, which I can't. And recently I have started writing down jokes and stuff like that, because it's something I really want to do. And I'm going insane about it. I often turn around in bed and roll over a lot, and just as I'm walking down the street, it'll drive me crazy. I'm often thinking, I'm sure I thought of something that was funny that I can talk about. And then I can't remember it. So I start writing them down now, which is great, because now I can remember them, and I've got them written down here. But another thing wrong with that is, I keep looking over them. Like, I am really anal about it. I read them over and over in my head and I'm thinking, can I say that? Is that funny? You know? And like this joke here. I've read this so many times. I don't think it's funny anymore. Hopefully you will. I think you should only have 3 towels, right? Dad's got lots of towels. I don't know why. Everyone does. Everyone's always like, oh, I've got to go clean the towel in the bathroom because it's gotten dirty. Why? It's like those damn hands-free soap dispensers. Why is that a thing? The ad's always saying, oh, did you know, when you go to wash your hands and you push the button, you leave over like 50% of the germs that were on your hand on the button. Who gives a shit? When I wash my hands, I don't know about you guys, but when I wash my hands, I have dirty hands, right? I go over to the button, I push the button, the soap is now on my hands, I wash my hands. I don't then go back to the fucking button and go, better pick up all the germs that are left there. Who needs it? It's the 0.1% germs left on your hand that the soap doesn't kill that's going to kill you anyway. And my theory is the same with a towel. If I wash a towel, I put it in clean, soapy water, it goes in the washing machine or whatever, and then I hang it out to dry. When I have a shower, I wash myself with soap and clean water, and then I get out of the shower, and I dry myself with a clean towel. What I do with the towel then, I usually hang it up to dry, much the same as when you would wash it. Now I think there are only a couple of reasons you would need another towel. So you need your main towel, and then you might need a beach towel or something, because beach is different, you know, it's going to get dirty, it's going to get sandy. And that can also be your spare towel, just in case you throw on a towel on the floor and it does eventually get dirty, or something happens, right? So you need your normal towel and your spare towel, or beach towel, just in case. And then on top of that, you need a wank towel. That is it. And now, all my family's going to watch this and think, ew, that's what he keeps that spare towel in his room for. It's a joke. I don't keep a spare towel in my room for that. So yeah. So I was watching David Attenborough last night. And this is like the main reason I've made this video. Because I wanted to talk about this, and I couldn't just talk for ages about David Attenborough. So I thought, whatever. I'll put in some other jokes. Forget those jokes. If you didn't find those funny, watch this. Because I thought this was hilarious. Get the fucking fly in here. So I was watching it last night, and it was all about insects, and not just insects, I can't remember what it was. Arthropods. Was it? Look at me using my science. Arthropods and mating and stuff. I think, fuck off. Fucking fly in the room. Arthropods mating. Now, first off, maybe I was too young when we used to, because I've always loved David Attenborough, and lots of my friends have as well. But we always used to watch, and it was just, I don't know, maybe I was too young to understand, but it usually just seemed scientific. You know, he would talk about all sorts of different animals and things like that. But now, all these science shows just seem to be about sex. It's just how the animal mates. That's all I see on TV and stuff like that now. So anyway, he was talking about how these arthropods mate, and he talked about a couple of different ones. The first one, which I thought was really interesting, a scorpion does this thing where they kind of do a dance, and they lock claws, and then they do a little jig. And then the scorpion will jizz on the floor and drag the scorpion through it, the female scorpion. And I thought, that's fantastic. That's amazing, isn't it? Imagine if humans did that. Imagine if you were with your wife or something, and you're like, honey, I'm taking you dancing tonight. We're going to go to the Flash's ball. She goes, oh yes, I love dancing. She pretties herself up, and you're just taking her out dancing. Oh, on the floor. Oh, drag her in it. Oh yeah, hold on. Alright, that was a brilliant date. So I thought that was fantastic. The way that scorpions do that is brilliant. The other one he talked about was crickets. When crickets mate, the female will get on top of the male and start tasting the male, just to make sure she hasn't actually mated with him before. That was weird. Imagine if you did that. I bet the male cricket, he's like rubbing himself and stuff so he smells different every time, and all his mates are there like, no, won't work, buddy. She'll be able to tell. She'll taste you. She'll know she's had you before. No, it'll work. I'm going to rub myself on something delicious. Alright, so she comes back. And I thought, what if you did that? You know, you take a girl out or whatever, and it ends well. So you think you'll take her out again. Okay, you take her home. Oh, hang on, mate. You're having a laugh. I've been here before. No, what? Oh, we've done this. I forgot until I did that. But now that I realise, no, I'm going home. And the last one I saw, which I thought was just brilliant, was the praying mantis. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, oh, I know what the praying mantis does. That's the one where they mate and then the female eats it. But it's much better than that. It's so much better than I thought. So, it started off with the female praying mantis was up on this branch or whatever, and the male mantis was coming up from below. You know, he was on the approach. He was like, oh, I quite fancy that female praying mantis. So he started creeping up. And the female caught wind of this and was like, no, fuck off. No, I don't want you. He's like, no, you sure? No, fuck off. No, I don't want, no, get out of here. So, being a praying mantis, you're probably thinking, well, right, I'd better stop. They're quite, I know all my mates, when they go out with a female, she bloody eats them afterwards, alright? So she's already pissed off at me. I'm probably gonna die. I better go away. But no. This praying mantis was committed. He wanted this bad. So he keeps going. The female's still sitting there. Fuck off. No, go away. No, I don't want it. He finally gets a little too close. And the female just grabs him and starts eating him. Alive, okay? And you're thinking, right, well, it's over. He failed. But no. This male praying mantis was so committed. She'd already started eating his top half, right? His head's fallen off on the ground. He looks miserable. He's still going. He starts to impregnate her while he's dead. His bottom half, his penis half, is still alive. Doing the deed. How committed is that? That's brilliant. I never knew that. I always thought, because you always hear, oh, the praying mantis, they have sex and then the female eats him. They do it after they're dead. Isn't that brilliant? Well, that's about all I've got at the moment. I hope you liked it. I wish I could have thought of more, but like I said, I keep thinking of stuff and then looking at it and going, no, that's stupid, I don't want to talk about that. But if this goes well, I'll put this up, and if this goes well, so make sure you do like this. If you giggled even a little, please share this or like it so I know that it is something I can do, Put it out, let me know. Because I'd love to keep doing this. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I write down and I just think it isn't funny anymore. So yeah, if you liked it, share it. Share, please. But until then, thanks for watching. Vernicus out.